Hi, this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking, and I've got to go somewhere tonight, so I'm going to take a dessert, and so I'm going to make something very simple. There are some children going to be there, so I'm going to fix a peach cobbler, but it's so simple to make, and you might already know how to make this, but it's so simple, and I wanted to share it with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with one of the kids' favorite cereals, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm going to take this pan. It can be a glass pan if you want to, but since I'm taking it somewhere, I'm just going to take the share. And I'm going to put maybe 2 or 3 cups in there on the bottom. That's my base. Put those on the bottom. And then I got 2 cans of peaches. Now I just used what I had in my cupboard today. So I've got sliced peaches and I've got chopped peaches. So I'm going to use both of them. I'm going to use the juice and everything. So I'm going to pour some of the chopped peaches in here, so all over my cereal. Juice and all. Make sure I get it all out. And then I've got some sliced peaches, okay? And then we'll pour those in here. This already smells wonderful. And I've done this in the spring when the peaches are in. And what I do is I usually cut my peaches and I'll put them in a little bit of sugar water and just boil them a little bit and break them down to make them softer. Okay, I've got my cereal in there and I've got my peaches. Then I've got between a half a cup and 3/4 a cup of chopped pecans. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take those and I'm just going to spread them right on top of my peaches here. Already I could take a spoon and dive into this and eat that just as it is, but I'll wait. All right, then I've got just a plain yellow cake mix. It could be any type of yellow cake mix you want. This is really almost like a dumb cake recipe. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to try to spread it very evenly over the top of my peaches and my pecans and spread it all over it. Make sure I get some everywhere. Now, I want to be very careful that I take this. I don't push it down. I'm just evening it out. I don't want to push it down into it. I'm just evening out in the spaces that I might have missed. I'm not pushing it down at all. I'm just spreading it out. Okay, after I get that spread out pretty much where I want it, I've got a stick and a half of butter. And I'm going to cut this butter pretty thin. And I'm going to start laying the top of this with butter. So I'm going to layer this whole cake with butter. Okay, the last piece of butter's in. Now I've got the butter on the top. My oven's been preheating it at 350 degrees, and I'm going to cook this for about 45 minutes. And at that time, I'll take it out and let you see our peach cobbler for tonight. So I'll be back very shortly. Hi, I'm back, and our cinnamon crunch peach cobbler is out of the stove, and it smells wonderful. It was in there about 40 minutes, like I said, 45 minutes. To be honest with you, it smells so good and so delightful. I have decided that I'm going to keep this myself and make something else for tonight. So in that case, I'm going to cut a corner out of this to show you all what it looks like. I mean, it's going to be so crunchy and it's going to be so delicious. Look at that. It's got the crunch in the bottom. We got the peaches. Now, that just looks absolutely divine. But add a scoop of ice cream on the top of that, which I don't have ice cream in tonight. So what I thought I'd do is I just put a little bit of Cool Whip on top. And that's a dessert with coffee that anybody could love, because you've got your cinnamon crunch, you've got your peaches, you've got the butter, everything is there that you need. So give this one a try. If you haven't tried it, it is delicious. I know I've made it before, and it smelled so good I couldn't resist. I'm so glad that I'm not taking this anywhere, that I'm keeping this. Find me on Facebook under Homestyle Southern Cooking and like me there. And I appreciate you subscribing to me on YouTube. Every time that you subscribe and you hit the little bell, every time I do a new recipe, you'll get a notification of it. I so appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I think of you all the time, and especially let me come into your house and let me share moments with you and stories with you. I really enjoy doing this. Until next time, know that I'm thinking about you. I keep all of you in my heart. I'm in Mexico, and I'm telling you, take care of yourself, and God bless.